Iris Manifesto is set in a modern timeline where femicide and misogyny is rampant. It follows a vigilante group that works to safeguard women and fight against injustice. The story follows Nolena, Saik, Yalina, Haiza, and Haru, who work together along with a baby named Yusuf they end up adopting. Nolena, who is the MC of my webcomic Iris Manifesto, she is determined, passionate, hardworking, and, well, sad. She carries this aloof personality which is endearing and fun to read. She lives and breathes for the safety and welfare of others, while she carries this typhoon of grief with her, which she thinks isn't noticeable. With each chapter, we learn about her more, her pain, her goals and ambitions, and the state of the world she wishes to change. My personal goal with this story is to make it more than a story. It is meant to be a platform where I hope I can raise awareness and provide hope. It is extremely frustrating when media uses violence against women as a random side plot or to add interest to the story or to make it seem more real. It is annoying to see such a huge issue to be reduced to a plot point, used not to raise awareness, but to aid the male MC. On the other hand, certain media does address these issues in an implicit way, showing violence with no certain plotline that aids the MC. Just constant brutality, mimicking the real world. People are quick to critique it, pointing out the lack of structure to the said violence, forgetting what the media is implying. Iris, a flower representing hope, faith, and wisdom. I want this to be a story of it despite the harrowing themes it discusses, because this idea of hope has been foreign to me. I have only ever formed a replica of it to keep me going. This hope that if I am good, if I fight for good, the world will be better. But even if it did change, the change will be minuscule and so much evil will still continue. Despite all odds, this story strives to find hope. I am burdened by the dilemma of if I should talk about this or let the story speak for itself. The story inspired by every little detail of my childhood to adulthood, the observance of being a woman in this world, being a piece of flesh. Every single news report I have read, there's so much to discuss. The story I have written sometimes feel less, or a summary of what actually needs to be said. This anger in me, when I see translated in beautiful panels, make me somewhat content. I'm also Muslim. Growing up, Muslim communities around me have been highly misogynistic. Islam was introduced through a man's lens. I have struggled a lot to find my way back, free from their interpretation. I want this story to convey the more non-conventional message of Islam, the one laden in faith, hope, and love than in fear and rituals. I want to show this lifestyle very naturally, which is nowhere to be found in media. As they say, art is for the artist more than anyone else. This story has been a channel for me to express my anger, grief, and activism. It has led me to deal with a lot of my spirals that I get from looking at the news every day, where another woman or girl has been reduced to a statistic. I want this story to unapologetically discuss issues and bring the one responsible under the spotlight. I believe my art is very political. I wish it wasn't. I wish the world was healed. I wish middle school me was collecting bugs than learning about social issues. Seeing women around me unhappy, seeing the news with women losing their lives, dreams, and everything. Beyond it, my story aims to discuss themes of religious trauma and domestic abuse, trafficking, etc. I can only hope I'm able to make the point I wish to. Lastly, my biggest concern is, will I ever finish the story? Most of it is planned and I really want to finish it. But I recently started med school. I know, shocker, like pick a struggle. So I'm unsure about a lot of things. This labor of love this story takes. Perhaps there is a grand reason God decided this had to exist. I really hope you give it a shot. I understand the initial art is very interesting, but it gets better. If you can get past the no eye art style, which is there because of religious reasons, I'm sure you would have a wonderful time. Take care.